here now at Ling Night Market, and this is also known as Zhicheng Night Market, and they offer a lot of traditional good food here, which is different from what you usually see from like other touristy night markets. Right now I'm going for this Lao Pai Pai Tao. This is one of the more famous food that they offer here at the Ling Night Market, and we're going to try it out and try to buy as much food as possible so that I can show you guys what is being offered here. So we got one of the peanut and one of the peanut sesame. They have like these two different flavors here. Now I'm going to try the peanut one first. Yeah, I really like this though. I think you'll love it too. You can see the inside is like a bit of a gooey texture and it's very chewy. And the main part of this is that the outside peanut it provides the sweetness to it and the skin is super crispy. I think you should definitely come and try this. It's really worth the long queue. I rate this 9 out of 10. The remaining one is because I feel that maybe it could be a little bit sweeter. But that's personal preference again. Yeah, but I think it's sweet enough as well. But yeah, I'll leave the 10 for something that's really good. So I've got this Huang Jia Lu Wei. It's like a braised delight delicacy, and you will basically pick your own ingredients and they will make it into a braised dish for you. And I got a few ingredients over here, and it's quite a starter. So just I don't even know which one to start with. Okay, I'll just start with this big piece of radish first. Personally, I'm okay with braised dishes. It's not like a super like or super dislike. I'm pretty neutral with it. And this radish soak up quite a bit of the braised taste. And I find it's pretty good. And now I'll try the tofu. This definitely soaked up the most braised soup out of all of these here. Because we ordered like slightly spicy, so I can taste the spiciness of it. It's not super spicy, but just slightly. And I feel that the braised soup is pretty good because it's not very salty. This dish is honestly pretty good. I think I rate it a 7 out of 10 because I find that I'm very neutral with braised dishes. It's pretty good, yeah, but I feel that I can find some better food that deserves higher rating from me. That's just a personal opinion. You can come here and try yourself. Got this drunken chicken. It is basically chicken, but they put it with shaoxingju. It's a sort of wine, and it makes the chicken like really delicious. This is also a boneless chicken. We got a chicken drumstick. In Singapore, this is like IT skin chicken. Personally, I'm not a fan of fried chicken, but I'm going to try it and give it my neutral opinion. Alright, let's do it. It's surprisingly quite good though. The chicken is cold. It's not a hot dish. And because they really soaked up the one taste. And like I said previously, I'm not a fan of fried chicken or steamed chicken, but this really exceeded my expectation. And I didn't expect it to be like this good. I will rate this dish 8 out of 10 given my neutral opinion, because I feel that it's really a well-made chicken, and I didn't expect it to be cold as well, and it still tastes good even though it's cold. So thumbs up to this dish. Come and try it. When coming to Taiwan, you cannot forget their braised pork rice and ru fan. This is one of their best delicacies here in Taiwan. And look at how big this meat is. Oh my gosh, this is massive. So we're gonna try it. First bite. This is it. This you see, the meat is super delicate. It sort of melts in your mouth. It's super soft. And the fragrance of the meat is crazy. Like the flavors and everything combined together. And the rice is also like, it just makes a perfect like dish, you know. I can't even describe how well this dish is made. That's probably the best food I've had here in Lingyang Night Market. This is really one of the best. Okay, so for this, since it's the best, I'll rate it a 9.5 out of 10. This is really crazy good, guys. Come and try it if you're here. Right now we are at Nanhua Tourist Night Market, and to call it a night market is a bit far-fetched because it's not really a night market, because this market opens like in the morning, like around 9 to 11 a.m. Most or maybe some of the shops are open, like clothing shops, and they have like food stores as well. And it's the only night market that closes quite early, relatively like 10 p.m. or so, and they are open relatively early as well to make up for the early closure. And this market is a long stretch of alley, and stores are located on the left and right side of it. We're going to get some food and let's see what we can get from here. I've ordered the beef Euro mian, and we ordered the dry one with the noodles, and we ordered sweet and spicy dumpling as well. So we're going to try it and see how it tastes like. It is very good. The beef is very tender. It's not, I wouldn't say melt in your mouth, but it's definitely a very delicate texture. And yeah, it's very easy to chew. And for the noodle wise, it's very, I can feel every stretch of the dough. It's honestly very good. And for this bowl of beef noodle, I will rate 8 out of 10. It's honestly pretty good. The only two downsides, I feel that the dough is good a little bit more because some part of it is like quite thick, but then the beef makes up for it. So this is an 8 out of 10. I'm now going to try the dumpling. And let me get the soup first. This sour and spicy soup dumpling. Personally, I don't feel it's very sour. Are you okay? Now I'm going to try dumpling. It's super hot because it's just freshly made. I feel the dumplings are very average. I feel like there are definitely better ones out there. And because this shop, I think they are famous for their noodles. So for this dumpling, I think I rate it 6.5 out of 10 because I feel that it's very average. And the soup is okay, the soup tastes good, but yeah, it's still, it feels very average to me. Ooh, look at these golden sweet potato balls. Okay, I'm going to try one now. The name of this snack is called QQ Tan. They are really living up to their name because it's really QQ. The outside is crispy, but once you bite into it, the crispiness goes away and comes the chewy texture. So there's like a chewy texture beneath that crispy outer surface, which is really nice, and the flavor of the sweet potato is nice as well. Okay, I will give this a rating of 8 out of 10. You should come and try this. We are now here at Luhe Night Market, and this night market is a straight alley where the stores are located on the left and right along the street. And the best part about this night market is that this night market is car free at night. They block off all the cars at night so that you can enjoy a car free visiting experience for the people over here, and it is really a plus point. So you head on over and see what food they have to offer. We got this German pork knuckles, and they gave us we can choose our own side dish and our sauce. So we got a sauerkraut, which is like a sour vegetable, and for the sauce we got a salt and pepper, but the owner also let us try the honey mustard. So let's try, and his recommendation is to combine the sauerkraut, the pork and the sauce all together in one bite. So I'm gonna try it. Get some of the sauerkraut. In some sauce. Okay, this is very good. Firstly, the pork is very tender. The flavor of the pork is very well grilled. The sauerkraut is very soft, and it sort of blends in together with the meat very well because the soft sauerkraut along with a tender pork makes the whole bites very easy to chew, and it just goes into your mouth. The sauce, honey mustard, is a perfect combination for pork knuckle, and this whole thing combined into one bite just makes it very exquisite taste. For this dish, I'll give it a rating of 9.5 out of 10. The lacking 0.5 is I feel that it is a little bit pricey. For around 150 gram, it is around 150 Taiwan dollars, which is around 7 Singapore dollars for this amount. But for the quality of the meat, I believe it is very worth it. I am a fan of pork knuckle, so I really love this dish. So this deserves to be a 9.5 out of 10 for me. So we ordered this dish, which is a quail egg and prawn meat. And they also sprinkled some seaweed and salt and pepper also. So I wonder how this tastes like. I've eaten quail egg before, I've eaten prawn before, but I've never eaten the both of them combined together before. And yeah, I'm amazed at how well it tastes. So I think the flavor wise, there's enough flavor to it. It is not very salty, but you also don't find it very bland. So for this dish, I will give it a rating of 9 out of 10. Yeah, it's a pretty good dish. I have actually no idea what this is. So I'm just going to try it and tell you how I feel about it. Oh, there's like a skin, there's like a meat inside, wrapped within a skin. I'm not sure what skin is this. I'm gonna try it. The skin tastes a bit like mochi to me, and this dish is a hot dish. So it tastes like a hot mochi skin with meat filling inside of it. And the meat filling is quite flavorful, not too thick or rich. Let me try the broth. The broth is pretty flavorful as well. So for this dish, I think I'll give it a 8 out of 10. So I got this Zheng Lao Pai Muguan Yunai. It's a papaya milk, and I'm gonna try it and see how it tastes like. The texture is very creamy. You can taste the papaya and the milk, and you can taste both of it actually. So it's actually quite a good blend and a good combination. I've never tried much papaya milk. I'll be honest, I don't really like papayas, but this papaya milk, I find it's okay. It's not bad, and I find that if you really like papaya, this will be a very good drink for you. So I will give this a rating of 8.5 out of 10. Yeah, because I'm not sure how a good papaya milk tastes like because I'm not really a fan of papaya. But this is quite a good drink. So come and try this. Hi guys, I'm here now at Reform Night Market and there's a lot of people right here and the crowd is insane. Right now we are going around to try out all the food. There's a lot of amazing food stores that I've seen like so far that are here. And yeah, I can't wait to try out the food and show you guys the food and the rating later. So I got this Cong Yu Ping. So they got the seaweed flavor, they have like a variety of flavors. And I'm gonna try this and see how it goes. I don't know if it tastes respectful, but it tastes a bit like roti prata in Singapore. And it's just roti prata with the seaweed flavor. This it's very moist in the inside. Then outside is crispy or exterior. But I feel like it tastes like roti prata. Sorry. But it's good. Okay, so for this I think I'll give you a rating of 7.5. Right, this chicken is huge and let's try it. The chicken is so huge, I would expect it to be slightly drier and the meat to be tougher to chew. But no, it's actually very tender because they use chicken thigh here. And the flavors are really there. And this chicken is honestly not bad. Already actually a 9 out of 10. Because this chicken is actually quite good. We have heard of Yan Su Ji, the salt and pepper chicken. And I've heard of Yan Su Yu, salt and pepper fish. Salt and pepper fish may be common, but usually in Taiwan they only have salt and pepper chicken. So you see this is quite unique, where that's why I wanted to try it. So now I will be trying it. The fish they use is swordfish. It's pretty good. This is an 8.5 out of 10. Wow, look at the size of the chicken. It's so cute. Look at it, compared to my face. Okay, compared to my face, I think it's small, but okay, this chicken is big. And yeah, it's just freshly made, so it's like quite hot now, so I'll just take a bite. Yeah, I've had my fair share of giant chicken cutlets here in Taiwan before. So overall, I feel that in comparison with other giant chicken cutlets in Taiwan, I feel that this is as good as the others, but there is nothing that strikes out as extremely better than the others. But it still tastes very good. So I'll give this a rating of 8.5 out of 10, and the remaining 1.5 is because I feel that it is as good as the others, but there's nothing extra.
Wow, we got this milk mochi. It looks so delicious. And we got 6 of them. And they have a total of 5 flavors. They have the matcha, black sesame, chocolate, milk, and peanut. So now I'm going to try each of them. First the chocolate. I've tried each of these flavors, and for the milk mochi, the base of it is the same. It's just that it's coated with different flavors. I feel that the coating itself, other than the chocolate one, I feel that most of them are they taste very similar to each other. Like there's no prominent taste of different flavors. And the milk mochi is good, it's very gooey, it's very soft. and I'm not sure because it's been left out for quite a while. I expected it to be a bit more flavorful and the milk mochi a bit softer because it's supposed to be milk. It doesn't taste like what I expected, so I'll probably give this whole milk mochi a rating of 6 out of 10 because it didn't live up to what I expected.